Hey guys, what's going on? It's Cody Steck. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be covering Real Broker's stock option program in depth. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know, and I'm going to show you what this program actually looks like, how it works in real time, and what you need to know about this program. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right here into the website, and we'll take this information right off of the Join Real website, which you can find a link to in the description box below. So this is the stock plan. Own a piece of your company. Real offers 3 stock plans for agents: agent stock purchase, capping and attracting stock awards, and elite agent stock awards. So there's a couple different things here you need to know. You can purchase stock at a discount with your commissions. Agents can have 5% of net commissions paid out in stock, and Real Broker is going to grant 25% worth of additional shares 1 year after the transaction at no cost to the agent. Now, really quick, I'm going to be talking about some changes coming to this program. So depending on the time that you're watching this video, these changes may have already come into effect, but there are going to be some changes here to this program that we will talk about here in just a second that you're going to want to know about. So after capping, agents can have 10% of net commissions paid out in the stock up to a maximum of $15,000 per year. Real will grant 50% worth of shares 1 year after a transaction at no cost to the agent. So basically, before you cap, you're going to take 5% of your commission. Let's say you've got a $10,000 commission. You're going to take $500 from that, and you're going to purchase stock at the market price. And then Real Broker is going to give you additional shares on top of that. They're going to give you 25%. So if we just pull up the calculator here, so let's say we took $500. Let's say that the market price is about $250, which is a little bit higher than where it's at today. But let's just use this for round numbers. You're going to get 200 shares worth of stock. Now, Real Broker, because you purchased them through this program, is going to give you an additional 25%. So we'll just times that by 0.25. And Real Broker is going to give you an additional 50 shares worth of value, which has a dollar value right now of 125. Now, this is going to have, these will be restricted. I think they're restricted for up to a year. So you will, have to wait to be able to get the access to these shares. But I mean, to spend $500 and get shares of the company and then also get bonus shares, I mean, that's a fantastic program, right? After you cap out, you can use up to 10% of your, well, in fact, you can't, I shouldn't say up to 10%. It is exactly 10% of your commission for that stock, and Real's going to give you 50% bonus. So let's say you have that 10,000, you're going to use 10%, which is $1,000 to purchase shares at the price, let's say of $2.50. You're going to get 400 shares. Divide that by, or let's times that by 50%. Real Broker is going to give you an additional 200 shares just for purchasing stock because of this program. So we'll times that by the market value again. In that situation, Real Broker, you're going to buy $1,000 worth of shares, and they're going to give you a $500 bonus for participating in that. So that's pretty amazing to get these types of bonuses. I'm going to show you exactly what my portfolio looks like. I'm just laying it all out there so you can actually see what this looks like in practice and see what this is going to actually hold if you're looking at doing something similar. So that's number 1 on our list here today. Number 2, you can earn stock by capping and attracting agents. Again, I'm going to show you some of this, what this actually looks like, and these numbers will fluctuate, right? So if you're watching this today, the numbers are going to be a little bit different than they might be 6 months from now or 12 months from now. So keep in mind that none of this is guaranteed. These share prices can change. The number of shares that you get granted can change. All of these things, have some flexibility to them. When an agent caps, the agent will be granted shares in stock. When an agent directly attracts another agent to the company, and upon that attracted agent's completion of their first transaction, the attracting agent will be granted shares in stock. Both will have to remain in good standing throughout the vesting period. The vesting period on these is different. It ranges from 1 to 3 years. Elite agent stock awards. Agents can earn elite agent status if they reach specific production benchmarks. As of right now, you have to pay in a certain amount to the company and close a specific amount of transactions in order to be eligible for this, but there are some changes coming to this that we're going to talk about here in a second. Once you earn this status, you are granted shares in stock and become eligible to earn more shares in stock through different cultural benchmarks. So this basically means if you give back to the company, you provide training, and you take place online inside the brokerage, giving help to people and stuff, you're going to be able to become eligible to earn those additional shares through those cultural benchmarks. So there's just some additional information down here. We're going to go ahead and jump over here to this email that we actually just got earlier today, showing some of these changes that are coming once we hit 5,000 agents. So this says Real is growing faster than ever before, and as of this week, we're excited to announce that we're home to more than 4,600 agents. Along with growth comes an adjustment to our stock purchase program, bonus program, and elite agent qualification criteria. This is done to ensure our model is sustainable for the long term, and we are making the following updates to 2 of our revenue streams. So the bonus that we just talked about on the cap is going to go from 25% before capping to 15%, and then after you cap it, it's going from 50% to 30%. So this is kind of a bummer because if you're joining after we reach 5,000 agents, the bonus is not going to be as good, but ultimately it is in the best favor or the best interest of the company, right? Because they have to make this sustainable, because what happens is once they run out of shares to grant as part of these bonuses, they may have to go back into the open market to purchase shares to then grant that back to the agents. And that's going to cost a lot of money to do that. So as the company continues to grow, they really need to make sure that this is sustainable. And that's why they're making this implementation right here. One thing before we jump into my actual portfolio, and I can show you exactly how many shares I've been granted and what that looks like. If you're thinking about making a move to Real Broker, reach out to me. I'd love to have a chat with you, tell you about the good, the bad, the ugly, the pros, the cons, and just give you an honest opinion about like, hey, is this a good fit for you? Is it something that's going to be in the best interest of your business? I mean, having these additional income streams is absolutely beneficial. A lot of brokerages don't offer anything like this, and you can participate in this just for selling real estate, right? That's my favorite thing about it. What I'm about to show you here is all additional stock that I've gotten just for selling real estate. So we'll kind of break that down, and I'll show you exactly what we mean here. All right, so let's jump into here and take a look at, this is ShareWorks, which is the program that they run all of the RSUs through, which is restricted share units. So if we just zoom in a little bit here, let me see if I can do this. There we go. You can see that there's a couple different line items here. So it's not showing April because April has already passed, and so those shares that I had been vested from last year. So I'll show you that here in just a second. But let's take a look at this line here. Stock Purchase Plan May 2021 bonus, and this one is Stock Purchase Plan May 2021. So you can see here that I accumulated 260 shares at a market price of $1.90, and because I participated in that, Real gave me this 25% bonus of 64 shares. So that's, and it shows you the estimated benefit here. So I spent $590 to get those 260 shares, and I got $145 for free. In June, same exact thing, 634 and 158. And then I actually capped in July, and I got 1,000 shares for capping. Now this number has changed. It's going to adjust down as a company continues to grow. So that's something to keep in mind there. But I got 1,000 shares for free just for capping, right? I hit my cap of $12,000 and I got $2,270 worth of value for free. And if the stock price goes up, that's going to be worth a whole lot more, right? So that's pretty amazing just for capping. The stock purchase plan for July of 2021, you can see that it increased. So I actually had a really big month in July. I accumulated 2,125 shares in July, and I got a 1,062 share bonus for that. So I actually paid in $4,800 and got $2,400 back. So that's what happened in July. And then August, same thing. August was another big month. I had accumulated 4,000 shares in August and got 2,000 additional. And the thing I should mention about this too, that I don't think I've mentioned yet, is you can pay in a total of $15,000 maximum after capping towards this program. So they won't let you do it indefinitely. Otherwise, the top producers would be rolling in the dough and how much they bring in for this bonus. But it's still a pretty healthy amount. I mean, for most agents, 95% of agents, they're probably not going to hit that. So I wouldn't worry about having that cap there. It's, if you're a big producer, okay, fine, you can only buy so much, and get the bonus, but you could always buy them on the open market if you wanted to. Right here, September, same thing, 2,000 shares. I got 1,021 for free. And then the last thing I want to point out here is actually attracting agents. So I brought in a couple agents earlier this year, and for doing so, in January I got 375 shares, and in March I got 250. So pretty big value here. I mean, I got $850 worth of shares for bringing somebody into the company, right? I just talked about the company, something similar like this, and somebody joined and said, and I got paid out for that. So that's pretty amazing to have that. One last thing I want to show you here. Let's go to, I think it's here, account summary. This gives you a full breakdown right here, share purchase and holding. So this actually shows you the shares that have vested. So the shares that I've got now are 716 shares with a market value of $1,600. So some of those I did pay for. A smaller portion of those shares, 25% of it, I actually got for free through the stock purchase program. The last thing I want to share here is I want to talk a little bit about how how much I got paid for free just for basically participating in this program. So we've got $145 here. We've got $358. So I'm just going to do some really rough math. That's, let's say, $500 plus another 23. So that's $2,800. Another bonus here of 24. You've got all these numbers here. This bonus here, $4,500 worth. This bonus here, $2,300, and $850 of $567. So just these numbers right here, plus the month of April, I believe adds up to about $12,000, depending on where the share price is at. And that's pretty phenomenal. That's a huge amount. I did hit Elite Agent, and I'm expecting those shares to hit my account here tomorrow. So that'll be an additional $16,000 worth of shares, which is going to be pretty amazing to see. I mean, that's going to be a lot of shares. I don't know how many exactly that is. It's going to be like 5,000 or 6,000 shares at least. So pretty crazy. But guys, this isn't here to just toot my own horn. This is here to show you the power of Real Broker, why I love this company, why I love being with this great company that's really growing and offering agents another way to really build income source and really have these different streams of revenue beyond just selling real estate. So not only can you sell real estate and get paid a commission, you can also do these other things which don't really take all that much effort and still be able to collect additional streams of income and start building that retirement nest egg. This is really one of the true forms of passive income. That's amazing. And a lot of corporate companies have features like this, but unfortunately not a lot of real estate agents, real estate companies offer the same thing until now. So Real Broker is obviously the brokerage I've decided to hang my hat at, and you can see why. I love being a part of this company. And if you're thinking about joining, like I said, reach out to me, call, text, or email anytime. My information will be in the description box below. I'd love to hear from you. And last but not least, consider sharing this video with another agent that you might know who's also considering making a switch. Maybe your business partner, maybe a good friend of yours, somebody like that. They may find some value in this video as well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.